Yes, sir. We are back with another lockdown, man. And this build right here today, we have a two-way mid-range Menace. And this build right here is really an ISO type build. You can get your own shot and you can play good defense. So make sure you guys watch the video to the end so I can show you how I created this masterpiece. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to shooting guard position. 6'5". Now 6'5". This year is pretty good. It was trash last year, but it's decent this year. So we went 6'5" to get a little bit more versatility with this build. 224 on the weight, 6'11" wingspan. Let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the finishing. Now with the finishing on this build, we wanted to make sure that we could finish good at the rim. And let's see, I saved the cap breaker. Let's see. So we got an 80 drive and dunk, right? So let's go ahead and take that to an 80 out the gate. Okay, so we do have an 80 drive and dunk, but the great thing about this build is that you got a lot of cap breakers on the finishing. So you get 9, 12, 15, 17. So you could get this drive and dunk to a 97 if you wanted to with 5 cap breakers. Keep that in mind with this particular build. So don't look at the 80 and be like, oh man, he just got an 80 dunk. Well, you can get it higher if you want to. I just told you, you can get your drive and dunk way higher than this. Okay, drive and layup, we're gonna get that to a 71. Close shot is a 74. It's going to go up on its own. That's not my doing. Okay, as far as the standard up, we always want to get that to at least a 45, right? As far as the post control, we're going to take that up to a 40. And like I said, you only have an 80 drive and dunk right now, but you will be able to get it up way higher than this if you choose to. But that's a personal preference at the end of the day. Now let's get into the shooting. So with the 3-point shot, we did take that up to a 83. Now it can go higher, but we took it to an 83, and we took the mid-range up to an 89. So that way we still get our set shot specialist on gold. That's a very good badge this year. If you get it on gold, max plus 1 it or max plus 2 it to Hall of Fame or Legend. If you get it on silver, max plus 2 it to Hall of Fame. Okay, simple as that. That's a great badge to have this year, and I think everybody should experience being able to shoot and feel like you're gonna make every shot. I have a stretch big. I feel like I'm gonna make every shot, and when I miss, guess what? I know I miss. All right, and like it be rushed, like it'll say rushed on the shot timing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I try to shoot fast, but the rhythm shooting don't work like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know how you try to hurry up and shoot before somebody can test you? The rhythm shooting don't work like that. You can do that with square, but don't do that with rhythm shooting. Just shoot the same shot and you'll be fine. Okay, now with the free throw, we're gonna get that to a 66. Not high, you know, it just depends on what you like. I know 66 is a little bit low, but you know, we can make it work. All right, with that 3-point shot, we do get limitless range, we do get shifted shooter, we do get dead eye, and we should be good with that. Now, as far as the playmaking, I wanted this build to be able to dribble, right? So I took the ball handle to an 86. I know a lot of people be saying, oh, you just a corner city, you can't dribble. Well, this build can dribble, okay? Speed with ball, we're gonna get that to a 75. This build can get to the cup with no problem, okay? Pass accuracy. Some people will do 75, some people do 71, and we are one of those people. We're going to do 71. Now, you can go up to a 75, 76 if you want to. That's a personal preference, but I think a 71 is fine for a build like this, and you should be good. Now, we do get Anchor Assassin, Unpluckable, Handle for Days on silver. We also get Lightning Lunch on silver as well, so we good with that. Now, as far as the defense, okay, this is considered a lockdown to me. You know, it's not one of those, like, super lockdown to where, you know, you went all in on the defense. No, we want some versatility. We want a lockdown that can be able to do more than just play defense. Okay, you don't want to have, I mean, you can have that, because I'm gonna make a build like that. I'm just gonna make a build with straight defense. Just be out there and just, you know, do my job. You feel me? And this build is a little bit more versatile, and I like the versatility of this build because you can do more than one thing. Okay, now with the perimeter defense, we're gonna get up to a 92. And don't get it twisted, like a two-way is a lockdown to me. A two-way can be just like a build that can play both ways, but I still consider it a lockdown. So we do have a 92 perimeter defense. Now, we got a 92, but we do have the ability to get the perimeter defense up +5, so you really can get it to a 97 if you want to. So that's a personal preference at the end of the day, but right now we do have a 92. As far as the steal, we do get a 91 on the steal. You can get that up +5. You get it to a 96, and that way you'll get glove and interceptor on Hall of Fame. That's a personal preference at the end of the day. We do have a little shot blocking on the build. Not saying you're going to be out there like Mutombo, but you will be able to block a shot or two. Now, we do get challenge on goal. We got on-ball Menace that will be on goal. Immovable Enforcer will be on goal. Pick Dodger will be on goal. We'll see that here in a second. Okay. Now, as far as the rebound, y'all know I like to add rebound on these builds, man. Rebound is very, very important on every build. I think at least a 60, but we got a 70 and a 55, so I think we're good with that. Now, as far as this speed, we do have that at an 85, okay? Agility, same thing, 85. Strength, 85, okay? You don't have to if you don't want to, because a lot of people don't care about strength. I still think strength is important, and we have a 70 on the vertical. Now we take a look at the badges. Okay, we get gold set shot. These are the gold badges: gold set shot, gold challenger, gold on ball, gold glove, gold pick dodger, gold interceptor, area wizard, immovable enforcer, and slippery all ball. So that's a lot of gold badges. That's about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gold badges, which is pretty good. Okay, we got a lot of silver badges in there too, and we can do what we need to do with this build. Now the build can get better. Keep in mind, I didn't worry about adding cap breakers. I just gave you guys a great build. Now let's go ahead and get to the shades up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we got Joe Dumars, Doug Christian, Kobe Bryant. We have a two-way mid-range Menace, and the build don't have no weakness, so I don't want to hear none of that. Okay, but let's get into the cap breakers. So like I said, I made the build without cap breakers in mind. I want you guys to just be able to go out there and play and don't worry about the cap breakers. I ain't thinking about specialization. I ain't thinking about none of that. I just want you guys to have a great build. And any adjustment that you make is totally on you. And I feel like that should be what you do anyway. Okay? Don't listen to everybody else, man. Make the decision for yourself. Now with this build, like I said, if you want to add the cap breakers to the defense, you can add 5 to the perimeter, get that to a 97. You can add 5 to the steal, get that to a 96. So with that being said, you can put your specialization on defense if you wanted to. Now you can get more speed, more agility. You can also get more passing. If you feel like you need more passing, you can get more passing. You can add 5 to the speed with ball, and guess what? You can have an 80 speed with ball. If you want to add that dunking, guess what? You can add 2 and get to an 89. But you're going to need 8 more on the vertical. So you'll need 3 down here. So that would be 10, which we only need 8. But, you know, you can't break it down. So we'll get 10 right here. So it'll be 3 over here and 2 over here. That'll have you with an 89 drive and dunk. And you'll get Pro Off 1, Pro Off 2. Okay? So keep in mind, this is your build. You can change what you want to change. That's totally up to you. I'm just giving you guys a great build, and a build that you can go out there and play with day one. Now, if you have a cap breaker, that's even better. As you can see, I have 4 cap breakers. So if I wanted to take this build and make it better, all I would do is go back into the build and take some things down and account for my cap breakers. And that's the build, and I'm out of here. Charge!